Welcome back to another video, and it is hot today, so Jesus. So welcome back to another video, and it is currently, let's have a look, it's currently 4:45 with myself at the minute, and obviously it's not in the morning. Usually I start the videos in the morning. It is now the evening, so it's been a very productive day. Just came back from legs, and I'm very happy. Because even though I'm hungry, even though I'm a bit fatigued, I may not look it. And the reason for that is I had a text from my coach. I had to send him more updates this morning. So I was flat. I was a little bit flat. And like I said in the previous video, I've got so much time that we don't want to be like super inside out shredded too early. So he texted me, and I'll put it on the screen for proof also. Basically, happy to sign off 30 sushi rolls tonight, please, on top of current meals. So training day meals plus 30 sushi rolls. I am absolutely buzzing for it, because since prep has started, obviously I don't have any food off plan. When you are pushing to the extremes and you're pushing condition to the extreme, you know, you do have to fuck balance off, you know, which is what I do. So I haven't had anything off plan since start of March. So you're talking about 8 weeks. So 8 weeks, no off plan meal. So I am more than excited to have this. This is going to be absolutely phenomenal. 30 sushi rolls, no cooked sushi, no deep fried, so it's got to be raw. So 30 raw sushi rolls, and then soy sauce, absolutely unbelievable. I was weighing this morning, let's actually have a quick look. I was weighing this morning 90.65. So I want body weight to come up tomorrow. Maybe in the 92s. High 91s, low 92s would be good. Because what I'll do with this YouTube video is I'll roll it on from like tonight into tomorrow. It's rest day tomorrow, but I'm going to go to the gym, train arms, train delts, and do my cardio. So like a bit of an active rest day, and put the added carbs from the sushi to good use. But this is the thing, right? Like, this isn't a case of it's a free-for-all, I can eat whatever I want. We are simply just gathering data in the sense of how well the sushi will digest, how well it's going to stick. You know, I took photos this morning, flat and fasted. I will do the exact same tomorrow morning. I'll do a comparison. There should be a difference. I should be a lot fuller. And then we just simply dig again. But it's good because I'm going to enjoy some sushi tonight, but I'm going to be 10 times hungrier tomorrow. So I've just got to enjoy tonight now. I've actually got no calls, which is going to be nice. Me and the missus just going to unwind, have some sushi, maybe watch something on TV. Ozark we're watching at the minute, which is good. So yeah, I am absolutely gassed. But my legs are ruined from leg day. But I've got a new setup to do to finish off, get him onboarded, and then we get these sushi rolls ordered, because the place that I get them from is absolutely lovely. But it takes about, usually food can take 30 minutes to get delivered here, but it'll take normally like 70 minutes, to be fair, because it's all the way down like the Marina way. So we'll order that probably around 6, I'd say 6:30, and then that will come here for like 7:30, 8, eat that, chill for a bit, and then go bed. So yeah, I'm excited. But like I said, this isn't a case of it being a free-for-all. We're doing this for a specific reason, not just because I'm hungry or fancy it. You know, if that was the case, I would have had it 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago. You know, we're simply doing this because it is needed. You know, it's controlled, it's structured. I know exactly what I'm having. Could I hammer 3 cookies and a Ben & Jerry's afterwards? Of course I can, but I'm not going to take the complete piss. You know, so we're simply just gathering data, accumulating data, seeing how I sit, seeing how I respond. And then we'll put them calories to good use in the gym tomorrow. So I'm looking forward, guys. It's going to be absolutely lovely evening out here in Dubai. But like I said, it is getting super warm and humid as well, which isn't too bad, because I'll be coming back to the UK very shortly. And in other news, on the topic of me coming back to the UK, lads, I have booked that 2 Bro show. I booked it this morning. $350. $350 to compete. Like, this is why you just get shafted in bodybuilding. You know, it's like, it's costing me £350 to compete in the federation. the PCA show was not far off the same price, and that isn't even including accommodation. So I need to phone my dad tonight. I know him and I spoke to my mother this morning. She wants to come to this one as well. They're going to the PCA one, but I will speak with my old man, see if he wants to come. The thing is, I know he'll want to come, because even when I was playing football for 11, 12 years, he never missed a football game, let alone this. So he'll definitely come, but then I'll book the accommodation for the 4 of us, which will be in Rotherham. And then there'll be another show as well. So lads, I'm fucking gassed. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to coming back to UK. We've got food trips planned and booked afterwards as well. We're actually going to go to Marbella. So we're going to go to Marbella for a week, which will be lovely. I love Marbella. It's similar to Dubai, but a little bit less fast-paced, good gyms, good places to go to eat, you know, just good places to go to work. So that is simply what we'll do. We'll go there for a week, we'll work, we'll eat some good food, go to some good gyms, then we go Italy for the wedding, then we come back to Dubai. So it is going to be carnage. It's going to be carnage in the sense of there's going to be so much travel over the upcoming months. Yes, coming back to the UK, but then like traveling to the shows, traveling to Spain, traveling to Italy. So when I come back to Dubai in September, I'm just going to be like, whew, I can breathe. Bodybuilding's done. I can have normal life. Oh, and we're going to Scotland. Bloody hell. We're going to Scotland just before Marbella to see the missus' family. So yeah, it's a busy one. It's going to be a busy one, lads. But I'm going to crack on. I'm going to get the new setup done. I'll show you the sushi when it comes. I'll take you for the gym session tomorrow. And we'll see what that sushi does to these arms. Hopefully we'll get them fucking massive. Also as well, seeing as you guys are with me in the evening, I thought I would show you how I make my my overnight oats, because if you do follow me on Instagram, you will know that I absolutely love my protein oats. I like bang on about on YouTube, I bang on loads about my Frosties, but on Instagram I bang on about my protein oats. So tomorrow morning, or should I say tomorrow, is going to be a rest day. So on a rest day, I actually have 125 grams of oats, 120, 123, 125. Cheat code, pink salt. Now what I do with this, I take a spoon, bit of pink salt on the spoon there, just sprinkle it on, because that's 125. I want to get that to 127. Job done. Right. So we have the oats, we have the salt. Kettle is boiled, and I simply pour the kettle water on, and then we want to. Oh, where's the spoon? Dishwasher. How have we only got one spoon? And there's 3 spoons in the dishwasher. Absolutely love that. Let me give it a quick clean. Right, so oats, salt, kettle water. Give it a good stir. And when I stir this, I stir it like mad. And what I always do, you don't want to be putting too much water in. You want to put less water, because you can add water, you can't take water out. So the water is getting soaked up by the oats, so you'll put a little dash more in. Then once that is fully mixed in, what you now want to do is you want to add your protein powder. So I'm running with chocolate peanut butter at the minute, so I know it's 45 gram, so we want to do 42, no, 41, 45. Right, there is the mixture. So we have oats. The camera won't turn down because it's auto locked in my head, but basically we've got the oats and we've got the protein powder in. Now we mix. When I'm making my protein oats, it always gets me excited for the morning, especially this new protein powder, because I love nut butter. Almond butter I'm loving at the minute, but this is chocolate peanut butter, which is actually banging. So that is it, mate. Nice and easy, nice and simple. Now what I will do is I won't bang this in the fridge straight away, because obviously that is boiling hot water. So I'll leave that out on the side here. I'll crack on with some work, and then in about an hour I'll add a little bit more water in, because the oats will soak up more, and then I'll bang it straight in the fridge, and then that'll be ready to have tomorrow. All I got to do is put my honey, my berries, and my almond butter on top, and job done. So it's time, lads, that we order the sushi. So I've got it all in the basket here. So what we're gonna order is one, and I'll put the photos on the screen as well so you can see, even though I'll show you the box when it comes. But sushi salmon box, so 24 pieces, and then sushi buzz box, which is 12 pieces. But in the photo I can see that there is 4 deep fried sushi rolls in the buzz box. So what I'll do is I'll give the missus them 4 and 2 extra. So she'll have 6 rolls, I'll have 30. But she will also have the chicken noodles as well. So we're gonna order 36 rolls, chicken noodles. I'll have 30 raw rolls. She'll have 6 rolls and chicken noodles. So get in the basket. Right then, let's get this ordered, and it shouldn't be, I don't think it'll be too long till it comes here, to be fair, but saying that, it's so far away. If it's anything like last time, right, let's pay. So it is going to be here in, not too bad, an hour. So an hour, so in between 7:15 and 7:30, which is actually perfect, to be fair, because at least then it gives the food time to digest. Because the last time that I had sushi from this place was, well, it wasn't the last time actually, but the first time I had sushi from this place wasn't long after I came back from the Marbella photo shoot. I came back, I think the missus was in her friend's or something, and I think it was like her friend's birthday, so I ordered these 24 rolls but cooked, and then I had like 2 cookies, like the big cookies, and my digestion was shocking, like sleep was shit, I felt bloated. So I don't think digestion will be bad. It's 30 raw rather than 30 cooked, so a little bit cleaner. And I'm not going to be going for any Bueno or Biscoff cookies afterwards. So hopefully digestion will be good. But at least then it gives an hour time for the food to digest. And then we can get to bed and go to sleep with having a good night's sleep, not a shit one because digestion being in the bin. So I am absolutely buzzing. I'm ravenous. I'm hungry. Hurry up, let's get this sushi in. So the sushi's going to be here, lads, any minute now. 3 minutes, and I'm sat here absolutely starving, I'm not going to lie. So I'm tired at this point as well, and it's only 7:10, but it won't be long, the sushi will be here, and I've just been opening my phone every 5 minutes to see where he is. I am absolutely ravenous, and I cannot wait to just nosedive straight into these sushi rolls. Have a green tea and then hit the sack. The goods have arrived. Look at these absolute booties. And then that is, what did you order again? Chicken noodles. Yeah. So chicken noodles, sushi. I'll be having 30 of these. But I won't be filming me eating it, lads, because as you can imagine, I just want to sit down, I want to watch TV, and I just want to eat these sushi rolls. I don't have a clue what ones they are. I love sushi, but I'm not like, oh, I'm looking forward to this one. It is like a California roll or whatever the hell it is. I'm just going to sit down. I'm going to enjoy my food. Probably be in a bit of a food coma afterwards. So yeah, let's tuck in. So that is 30 sushi rolls down the hatch. And I'm just sat here now with my green tea. And to be totally honest with you, am I disappointed? I'm not disappointed at the sushi itself. I'm a bit disappointed how I'm just not full at all. I generally thought I'd struggle with 30 sushi rolls, but I honestly reckon if there was another 30 in front of me, I could probably do them as well. But this is the thing, when you're dieting hard and you don't have any off-plan meals, you know, to the normal person, you know, like 30 sushi rolls is loads. To me, I could eat another meal. I could eat the oats that is in the fridge. I could have more sushi. I could probably have a dessert. You know, but this is just where you have to have that element of discipline. You know, Mrs. is tucking in some, what are they, Curly Whirly? Curly Whirly chocolate at the minute. But I won't have any. Even though I've had the 30 rolls, what's like a little chocolate going to do? I stay strong. We're factoring in 30 sushi rolls, so that's exactly what I'm going to have. But yeah, like I said, a bit disappointed that I'm not feeling super full. I thought it'd be the first time in 8 weeks where I'm just like going to bed feeling very full, but I'm not. But regardless, they were very nice. I'm not sure what the next sort of refeed will be. When I'm in the UK, it won't be sushi, just because I don't think there is like any decent places for sushi. I don't know. So yeah, maybe a Five Guys. We'll see how we'll see how this sushi sits. I'll have my green tea, go bed. I'll wake up. We'll see what I'm weighing. We'll see how I'm looking. I'll put the comparisons from this morning's and tomorrow morning's. Then I'll go gym in the afternoon, do arms, have some post-workout photos there, and just gather. Well, that's the thing. This is just about gathering data. So we'll see if it's stuck and if it's done anything. But in the meantime, green tea, and let's hit the sack. Good morning, lads. So it is now the following day, and I'm just out on my morning walk, getting some steps in before we have another busy day behind the laptop. So data this morning, I was 92.65. So yesterday I was 90.65. So from the 30 sushi rolls on top of my current training day meals, I put on 2 kilograms dead on. And I'm happy with that, I'm happy with that. And this is the thing, lads, like last night after I had the sushi rolls, I could have easily ate more, I could have easily ate more, but I had to obviously control myself and just have the 30. And I put on 2 kilo from that, so if I would have not had the discipline to say no, and maybe had some chocolate or whatever it could have been afterwards, I could be sitting like 3.5 kilo up this morning, and this is why I personally don't have off-plan meals when I'm dieting down, unless they are structured like the sushi was, because you can see that I'm 2 kilo up, from the data. And that's where a lot of people can go wrong when they can't control off-plan meals. If I was to have 30 sushi rolls every weekend, lose a kilo, put on 2, lose a kilo, put on 2. It's no longer a fat loss phase, you're just putting on body fat. But anyway, what I'll do is I will put the comparisons up from yesterday morning, flat and fasted, this morning, flat and fasted. And you can see a slight difference. Like, I'm definitely a little bit fuller. I don't look as fatigued. The lighting is slightly different, which is a little bit annoying. Like yesterday, the photos were slightly brighter than this morning. But the data is gathered. Okay, so the data is gathered. It's exactly what we wanted. I'm glad that body weight's gone up, because I know that the carbohydrates have stuck. So it is simply a case now of send these over to Ben, see what he'll say. I'm pretty sure I'll know what he'll say. It'll just be a case of like, right, data accumulated, back down to baseline diet today now, which, like I said yesterday, is just going to feel that little bit harder, because obviously calories were a lot higher yesterday with the training day calories and 30 sushi rolls. So that would be a bit frustrating today, but I've got a call with Big Ol, so Oliver, this morning at 10:30. I was going to train early, but I don't want to rush it, because I do want to go in the sauna afterwards. I don't want to like rush going to the gym and then take the call with Oliver like sweating in the gym, in like the cafe area. I'd rather nail this morning, get the updates sent over to Ben, have a nice coffee, have the oats that I made last night, and then have the call with Ol, do some check-ins, and then go gym, and just have a good day, not like a rush day. So I'm happy, lads. In summary, the 30 sushi rolls have worked. The carbohydrates have stuck. We are 2 kilo up from it. So yeah, that is the purpose of a refeed. The purpose of a refeed is to replenish, to restore, and that is exactly what's happened. I'm replenished, I'm restored, body weight has come up a little bit, and now we simply go back to digging. And this is what it will be a case of. because I am so lean and the first show isn't for 8 weeks, you know, then the next one after that is 9 weeks, and I think I'm doing one at the end of July. So you're talking 13, 14 more weeks of dieting, you know. So what we don't want to be is 1 week out, 4 weeks out from the first show. Like, look, 1 week out, 4 weeks out from the first show. So I think I mentioned it yesterday, but I think the next refeed will be a Five Guys, and that'll probably be back home in the UK, just because of sushi quality back home potentially. So yeah, I'm gonna get some steps boxed off now, go back, have a coffee, dig into my oats, and have another productive day, lads. Have another productive day. But I thought I'd just take you guys on this video. I could have just filmed me eating the sushi yesterday. I could have, but I just really wanted to enjoy it, you know, and just be present with the missus as such, because we haven't had like a date night as such since I started prep. So I didn't want to be sat there with a camera in my face and her just thinking, what you doing? So let's get these steps boxed off, call with Oliver, and then we're going to go gym. We're going to hit some delts, we're going to hit some arms, and I will see if I can get some post-workout shots. Do you know what I'm actually going to do? I am going to stop the video here, but I will put my photos from post-workout of training arms on the screen, so you can see see how I'm looking with a pump as well. So I've put the flat and fasted checking photos. The 90.65 is me yesterday in the bright lighting, and then the 92.65 is this morning. So job done, successful high day in the bag. Let's get back to digging. So I've just come back and I've put the photos like side by side that you guys would have already seen, because I'll put it in on the YouTube like as an overlay. But I'm just having a look at them now, and do I look fuller? I would say I look slightly fuller. Like, the thing is, like, it's not going to be like night and day difference like these photos. It's one refeed and it's one meal, you know, so it's not going to be like crazy difference. What I have noticed is that my midsection is definitely not as tight. I'm holding like a film of water. When I done my photos in the blue pants, it's a lot tighter, it's a lot crisper compared to what it is this morning. But it's just annoying because the lighting is slightly different. But I would say the legs have been brought back to life a little bit. They looked a little bit flat in the blue pants, whereas this morning they just look a little bit harder. But definitely my midsection is slightly blown out. So I'll see what Ben's thoughts are. But this is the thing, I'm not like in my head about it. Yes, I do look a little bit softer through the midsection, but it was going to be inevitable, you know. Like, I don't know how many calories it was, but we're talking 30 sushi rolls, you know. So I know it'll just be a case of straight back to dig in today. Whether we'll run 30 sushi rolls again, I don't think so. I don't know. I would say no personally, but this is the thing, we've got time. We're still 8 weeks out, right? If we were to do this 2 weeks or 1 week out, we wouldn't do it. But if we were to, my midsection's blown out. In men's physique, you know, you have to have your abs razor sharp. But the goal was to refeed. The goal wasn't to get leaner this morning. The goal wasn't to look crisper. The goal was just to replenish, and then we're going to dig again. But it'll be interesting to see post-workout shots in better lighting as well. So I'll get them sorted. I'll get them done today. Mrs. thinks I look shit. But anyway, I'm going to crack on with some work. Call with all at 10:30. Get to the gym. Arms, delts, cardio, posing. So yeah, this is where we wrap up the video anyway. This is where we wrap up the video, because I'll be putting the post-workout shots from my arm day, because you'll see me in the usual spot outside Oxygen Gym. So yeah, anyway, lads, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Next one will be 7 weeks out. And we dig again. We keep digging. We keep digging until I'm fucking shredded.